Oedipus, the king, is dead. His two sons, Eteocles and Polynices, are fighting for the throne. In the battle for the city of Thebes, they kill each other. Creon, their uncle and brother to the king, claims the crown.
Sister, where are you? Hurry, we don't have much time.
Antigone, is that you?
Ismene, come here quickly.
Why have you brought me outside the city gates on this stormy night?
Don't you know? Haven't you heard?
Sister, you're so pale. What's the matter?
King Creon, his edict.
What edict?
The king has ordered that our brother Polynices be left unburied and given over as food to the beasts.
How could he do such a thing?
Creon considers him a traitor.
But he buried our brother Eteocles with full honors.
The king wants to make an example of Polynices, to crush all rebellion.
But his soul, he will be lost and never able to enter the fields of Elysium.
How can our uncle the king do such a terrible thing? I dread to think that he is our father's brother.
Now that he is tyrant over the land, he can do whatever he wants. His word is law, and we, his family, can say nothing against him.
Say nothing? How can you think this way? Are we to let our brother rot unburied?
Antigone, if we act against the king, we will both be put to death.
Better to die than never let our brother reach Elysium.
I understand how you feel. Believe me. But he is already dead. Are we to risk our lives and the lives of our loved ones for a dead man?
He's still our brother. The fate of his soul rests in our hands.
I cannot be responsible for my brother's soul.
So you're saying that if I died, you wouldn't make sure that I was properly buried? You're hesitating? I'm your only sister.
Am I supposed to risk my life for yours?
I would.
Oh, I didn't realize we were supposed to be each other's keepers.
I didn't realize that you were so selfish.
No, you're the selfish one, wanting to die for your own glory.
I want to save our brother from wandering the field of asphodel forever. Are you willing to let him linger in limbo in the underworld?
You could end up in limbo if you do this thing.
I couldn't live with myself otherwise.
Our brothers are dead. Our parents are dead. Creon is dead to me now. You are the last loved one that I have. Do you really care more for the dead than for the living?
I care for what is right, and I will die for what I believe in.
The throne is finally mine. I have waited so long for it. It's good to be king.
My lord, are you sure you wish to enforce this edict?
I have given the order. My word is law. Are you questioning it?
No, your lordship, but the people are shocked to see corpse left on the hillside while his brother is properly buried.
He was a traitor. His brother a patriot. He who shows his loyalty to the state will be honored. He who doesn't will suffer the consequences.
Surely no one is such a fool who loves death.
The threat of death will keep everyone passive like sheep. That is the only way to govern.
You are a great and mighty king.
I know. Be sure to tell me who doesn't share that opinion. They will think the right way soon enough.
Forgive me for disturbing you, King Creon.
You best have a good reason for doing so.
We thought you should know right away.
What could be so urgent?
It's about the corpse. Someone has buried it.
Inconceivable! Who would dare disobey me?
Whoever did it left no trace. My lord, could this be a work of the gods?
What? Are you both old and superstitious? Why would the gods care about this corpse? And you, I swear to you an oath, unless you find the one whose hands really buried him, unless you bring him here before my eyes, death for you will never be enough.
Do I have permission to speak now, or do I just turn and go away?
But I find your voice so irritating. Don't you realize that?
I'm so sorry. Can I leave now?
What is wrong with you, soldier? Be gone.
Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir.
And you, why aren't you out there looking for the man who disregarded my orders?
Because it's not a man.
We found her burying the body.
Good job, soldier. Do you deny you did this? Yes or no?
I don't just not deny it. I proclaim it to all.
Well, did you not know about the edict?
Who doesn't?
How dare you defy me?
How dare you not give proper respect to my brother?
He was a traitor.
He's your nephew. He's your family.
You are no longer family when you disobey me.
You are no longer family when you become a monster.
I'm not a monster!
Have you looked in the mirror lately?
How dare you defy me?
You should have buried my brother in the way everyone deserves.
I am the king. I do whatever I want.
You see, that's the problem. There are some things that even a king shouldn't do.
How dare you?
No soul should be left to wander in limbo.
I'll show you limbo.
Antigone, I am here for you.
What? You too, Ismene?
Yes, Creon, I stand with my sister against your inhuman ways.
But you did not help me. You've not disobeyed the edict.
That was my mistake, dear sister. I repent of my cowardice.
You must not be punished for something you didn't do.
I should have been with you from the start.
So you choose to disobey me, Ismene?
Yes.
But you're my favorite niece. Don't you remember the toy horse I got you for her 6th birthday?
Yes, it was a fake. I wanted a real one.
You broke my heart, Ismene. You broke my heart. And now I must break you. You and your sister.
But Uncle Creon...
Oh, don't you use those puppy eyes on me.
You gave me my first crayons, Uncle Creon.
You should have obeyed your king, Creon.
Ismene, you mustn't share my fate. It was my decision and mine alone.
But if you're gone, what is there left for me to love?
Make peace with Creon. Who knows? Maybe he'll give you that real horse after all.
I want to help you.
Then save yourself.
I feel so wretched leaving you to die.
Choose life. I chose to risk all for the law of God.
Antigone, you were always a stubborn girl. Since you were born, I remember the first word you learned to say was no.
Let her live, Creon. Forgive her thick-headedness.
Ha! Not a chance. Don't make me look weak.
There is nothing weak about forgiveness.
If you break the laws of the state, you must pay.
Aren't there greater laws than yours?
Like what?
Like a higher law. God's law.
Nothing can be higher than the law of the state. That's what this crown means.
Power has gone to your head, Creon.
Power is on my head. Enough of this talk.
Surely you're not going to kill your own son's bride.
Don't call me Shirley. He'll find another one.
No one will make a more loving wife than she will.
Who wants a wife who thinks for herself? Ah, what a headache.
Your son Haman loves Antigone more than life itself.
I brought him up to think like me. And the only thing that matters is power.
That's why you're a great and mighty king.
You say that to me every day. I'm beginning to wonder if you really mean it.
I mean, I do. That really does.
That's more like it. Now, Antigone, you will learn what it means to break the laws of your king. Take her away.
No! Sister! You can't take her!
I'm the king. And you're not. It's good to be king. Kill them! Kill them! Kill them all! Especially that one! Where am I? Oh, my son. It's you. So, you have heard my final judgment on that girl. Have you come here hating me? Or are you loyal to me, whatever I do?
I am your son, Father. You are my guide. You make things clear to me, and I obey.
Good. That's the way to behave. If only I could get everyone to think that way. So, you are right not to lose your head over this woman. She is too opinionated anyways. Of all the people in the city, only she has had contempt for my law and broken it.
But Father, the people aren't telling you everything.
What do you mean?
There's much whispering in the city about Antigone's punishment. She just wanted to bury her brother. How is that a crime? She should be honored for her courageous act. That's what the people say.
Honored? Who says that? Give me names.
Father, you worry me. Have you taken your medicine?
I don't need medicine. I need names. All the traitors must die.
Calm down, Dad. You'll give yourself a heart attack.
I'll yell if I want to yell. I'm the grown-up here. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, whatever you say.
That's right. Whatever I say. If I say jump, you jump. If I say Antigone must die, then that is the law. So let it be written, so let it be done. I forget who said that, but he was right.
Antigone was to be my bride. Will you really take all my happiness away from me?
You can always find another one. Lots of fish in the sea, you know.
Antigone is the only one.
Don't be so romantic. I'll get you another one.
No thanks, Dad. Not interested.
I didn't bring my son up to be a love-struck fool, did I?
What exactly did you bring me up to be?
An obedient servant of the state. What else?
Is the state all there is? Is it the meaning of life?
The state is the king, and the king is the state. That's all you need to know.
No thanks, Dad, but I think you're leaving something out of the equation.
Like what?
Joy, love, the higher life of the spirit?
Nothing can be higher than obedience to the rules. To my rules. Come back to reality, son. There's nothing greater than power.
That's not what my heart tells me.
Sentimental mush! The voice of weakness.
I feel sorry for you, Father. Didn't you ever listen to your heart?
I did once. And I didn't like it. It made me cry. And kings don't cry.
Have you lost your humanity for the sake of that crown?
I learned to look out for myself. It makes life much easier, believe me. Look at your fiancée. If she had forgotten about her dead brother, she would have become a princess. With a really nice house. Now look at her. She will die alone in a cave.
Are you really that evil?
That's what happens when you disobey the king. It's not evil. It's simple math.
If you do this awful thing, you will never see me again.
I don't care. I don't need you. I don't need anyone. Because I've got this. What else is there?
I've begun a journey without end, across a darkened river, an endless path to silence, and to sleep. No wedding day, no glorious hymn. I see the sun's lost light. Today, I lie down with my bridegroom, death, dark river never ending. All that remains for me is sleep.
Oh, don't be so dramatic. You made the choice, now deal with it. All together now.
You made the choice, now deal with it.
You laugh at me before I'm dead?
You dare too much, you went too far.
You dare too much, you went too far.
I stood against injustice.
Did you expect to find justice in this world? Your head in the clouds, you defied the law. Your passion has betrayed you. You became obsessed, and now this is what comes of it.
This is what comes of it.
Let them drag me to my death. I stand, and through my tears, I look for one last time upon the sun. Without a friend, unwed, unwept, but resolute, I die alone.
There you go again with the drama.
Again with that.
Oh, my tomb and bridal chamber, my eternal hollow dwelling place, where I go to join my people.
Now, if that's not the sound of a speech coming on, I don't know what is.
I don't know what is.
These are my last words. Please allow me to speak them.
Okay, I can put up with that, but just this one time.
Just this one time.
I knew you would grant me this last wish. I've got no one else to talk to. Ismene stops listening after the second sentence.
It's just you and me now. No one else is listening.
No one else is listening.
chamber, my eternal hollow dwelling place, where I go to join my people. Most of them have perished. Persephone has welcomed them among the dead. I'm the last one, dying here the most evil death by far, as I move down before the time allotted. For my life is done. But I go nourishing the vital hope my father will be pleased to see me come. And you too, my mother, as well as you, my own dear brother. When you died, with my own hands I washed you. I arranged your corpse, and at the grave mound poured out libations. But now, Polynices, this is my reward for covering your corpse. However, for wise people, I was right to honor you. I'd never have done it for children of my own, nor for a dead husband lying in decay, not in defiance of the king's law. But Creon thought that I was in the wrong and acting recklessly for you, my brother. Now he seizes me by force and leads me here. No wedding and no bridal song. No share in married life or raising children. Instead, I go in sorrow to my grave, without my friends, to die while still alive. There, I said it.
Feel better now?
A little.
Time to go!
Take her now to her new home, the one beneath the earth. There let her live, or die. Her blood is not upon my hands, and I am free of guilt.
Then take me to my prison, my forever bridal bed of stone, the one beneath the earth.
You've always been so poetic, but not anymore.
And now I hear death speak.
You do. 2 words. No hope.
It is my time. At last my time for death has come. You men, so great and rich, look hard on me, the last heartbeat of the line of kings, the last of the house of Oedipus. Consider my pain and judge the kind of men who make these laws. And judge my crime. I suffer doing right. I die for reverence.
This woman talks too much. Good riddance.
Not wealth, not war, not ships on great seas can deliver us from fate. Cue the thunder!
I have come to speak to him who would rule Thebes.
You have traveled far, Tiresias. Do you have one of your visions to share with me? It's a good one, I hope.
I didn't come for my health. You will hear my words, but you must listen.
Sure thing. I've always listened and been guided by you.
And done well to do so. You take this king thing very seriously.
It suits me well. I owe you much for your past visions of me with a crown on my head.
Remember that, and listen. Today, you walk the razor's edge of fate.
Oh, you and your colorful metaphors.
In a grove, there sits an ancient chair, surrounded day and night by swarms of birds.
Okay.
I sit in that chair and listen to their secrets. Today, I heard a scream.
Sounds kinda creepy.
But no, not a scream. It was a new and foreign sound.
Are you sure it wasn't that new wine, Tiresias? I hear they let it ferment a little too long.
It was a shriek, a cry, a savage call of hatred, a call to war. I could feel the birds, the frenzied beating of their wings.
That was some really bad wine, Tiresias.
The claws ripping flesh, the teeth dripping blood, piercing for the kill.
Now
I
you're
was
really
afraid.
getting weird. Child, have you been keeping him in the sun too much? I warned you about that last time.
At the sacrificial altar, I rushed to make a blazing fire.
You let him light a fire by himself?
I just take him for walks. I don't check for matches.
But when I placed the offering meat on the searing, white-hot flame, it would not burn. The fire spluttered and the meat oozed fat.
Hey! Now you're grossing us out.
You haven't heard the half of it.
Let's keep it that way.
This boy, come here, child, This boy looked at the bones for me. He sees for me, as I see for you.
He still thinks you're a boy.
But there were no signs that could be read. The rites of sacrifice had failed.
And is that a big deal? Don't keep us in suspense, man.
Why has the sickness now infested thieves?
I don't know. You tell me. That's what I pay you for.
You are the cause!
You said that already.
The
I don't
gods,
like your tone. Careful, or I won't include a tip.
the gods will not accept our sacrifices because of unburied Polynices. Again I say, you are the cause!
Will you stop saying that already? You're gonna give me nightmares.
No man is free from fault. The man of judgment sees the error of his ways and changes course before it's too late.
Stop with the riddles already. Give it to me in plain Greek.
Where is the courage in murdering the dead?
Now that's really Greek to me.
Unyielding pride is folly.
Is that a clue? Because I'm still missing something. Unless you're not playing with the full deck.
I speak to you from wisdom. I offer you release.
Right now, all you're giving me is a headache. You fortune tellers are all the same. Anything for a drachma.
Wisdom cannot be bought or sold.
Everything is for sale. That's why I live in a palace, and you have a hut to go home to.
I will not descend to answer that abuse.
No, it is you who abuse me. I pay for revisions. I want good ones for my money.
Don't make me tell you everything I see. There are secrets better left unsaid.
You guys with the big beards always have to be so melodramatic.
Be careful. There is no profit in my words for you.
Okay, that's it. No tip for you. That means no candy for the kid either. Are you happy now?
I will tell you what my blind eyes see before the sun can set and rise 3 times. Death will pay for death.
Again with the riddles.
You have overturned the order of the gods. You have sealed the living soul beneath the earth, while corpses lie on the hillside.
So much melodrama.
The corpse of Polynices did not belong to you. You have robbed the spirits of the shadow world. You have shown them disrespect. Avenging spirits will rise from hell on you and descend from heaven on you, entangling you in an endless net of pain. Pain will pay for pain. You will be entangled in a chain of never-ending hatred.
Well, there goes your pension, you old fool. How dare you speak to your king that way?
You will feel pain. You will not escape. Boy, guide me home. One day, perhaps, you'll pray for words more wise than you spoke today.
Hey, wait a minute. I could have sworn he just looked at me. This is all very confusing.
My king, he warns you of destruction soon to come to all of us, but most of all, to you.
Have you been listening through the keyhole?
That's our job.
That's our
The doom he sees for me is endless. My mind is torn. I'm pulled in 2 directions.
Hair that once was black has now turned white, you see.
Leave my hair out of it. There's nothing wrong with my hair.
Be warned, you stand on the razor's edge of fate.
Razor's edge of fate.
Enough with the metaphors already.
One more mistake and you fall forever.
Yeah, I get it. So what should I do?
Release Antigone from her mountain prison. Bury Polynices with the dead, and do it now with your own hands before it's too late. Time is running out.
Are you nuts? That would undermine my authority. I have to be right. If I'm not right, I'd be wrong.
But the prophecy.
The prophecy.
Prophecy, smophecy. I'm in charge, and what I say goes. End of story.
I'm left here to starve. Such a slow and dreadful death is too much to bear.
Antigone, at last I find you.
Haman, my beloved, you've come.
Cut! Okay, we admit it. This is an alternative ending to the original script. Sometimes Greek tragedies are just too tragic, and that doesn't do anybody any good. I mean, there's just so many Kleenexes you want to bring to the theater, right? I mean, who really want to see these two lovebirds bite the dust? Is that going to bring the message home in a stronger way? Or is it just over the top Greek drama?
Over the top.
We did ask the author for permission to adjust the ending to a more contemporary audience and for a wider demographic. Wait, you don't believe me? Well, shame on you. The chorus always tells the truth. That's the purpose of the chorus in Greek tragedies.
Always tells the truth.
Anyways, I'll prove it to you. Hey, Sophocles, come on out!
Come out, Sophocles.
Sophocles, everybody, Sophocles. Isn't it right that you said we didn't have to kill off half the cast to put on your show? And isn't it accurate to say that you will not sue us for copyright infringement if we make you play a little more family friendly? And isn't it accurate to say that you won't sue us or try to make the play a little more different? Well, you signed right here.
You signed right here.
That is your signature, right? You don't say much for a guy who writes so many speeches.
I'm a little shy.
Okay then, thanks for sharing.
Thanks for sharing.
You can save your fiance now, Heyman.
Yeah, Heyman, save your fiance. I'm here to take you away.
Take me away? But my fate is to die here for the sake of my cause.
That doesn't have to be your fate.
Of course it does. It's written in the stars.
Then let's rewrite it.
We can't rewrite our fate. We're puppets in the hands of the gods.
You've been reading too many tragedies, Antigone. Don't turn into one yourself. Come with me to a better place.
Do you know of a better place than Thebes?
There are new islands where the sun never sets, and the people are always nice to each other.
Wherever there are people, there will always be a Creole to stand up to.
So we'll stand up to him. Don't let your story end in a cave with bats and mice and who knows what else. Come, freedom waits.
First you must answer this, Haman. If I flee with you to new worlds, instead of being buried alive in the belly of this mountain, will you love me forever?
I will, Antigone, I will.
What? Antigone has escaped? And with the help of my own son.
They were spotted running along the beach towards a waiting boat.
So they are out of my reach. How will I ever have power over them if I can't do things to them, like yell at them, or put them in caves?
That will be hard if they're on the other side of the ocean.
You don't need to rub it in.
Just stating the facts, my king.
I don't want facts. I want things to be the way I want them to be. What's the point of being king if things don't go my way?
You have a point there.
If I wanted your opinion, I'd ask for it.
Fine.
How will the people take me seriously now? How will they think that I'm all powerful?
Well, that's just it. You're not.
Oh, you're not.
I am really getting tired of hearing opinions I don't like.
I know. It's aggravating, isn't it? Oh, look. In the distance. Someone is walking through the garden. Why? It's the queen, your wife.
The queen, your wife.
She'll make you feel better. That was quick. You must have leapt up those stairs.
Leapt up those stairs.
You don't have to repeat everything.
Don't have to.
Eurydice, my darling, make me feel better.
I just received the news that our son has run away.
Well, he's of age, so technically he can't run away from home anymore. It's called going on a trip.
And he's not coming back. Ever.
That might be an exaggeration.
He left with Antigone. If he comes back, you'll hang him for treason.
Well, probably.
How do you think that makes me feel?
You know, I haven't really thought of that. This is more about affairs of state.
You've always been such a narcissist.
You mean the god Narcissus? Why, thank you, my dear. I've always thought I was sort of divine also, you see.
I mean selfish, you're so selfish.
Hey, that's how I became king, which means how you became queen, with all your nice dishes and whatever you have.
I don't want dishes, I want my son.
He really wasn't that great of a son anyway.
How am I supposed to put up with that?
Don't ask me. We're just the chorus. We don't get involved.
I've had it with you, Cran. I'm leaving.
Where could you possibly go?
Antigone has offered me in my quarters.
But that would be high treason.
Take off your crown for just one moment and consider that you've lost everyone you love. Goodbye, Creon.
Wait! Darling, don't go! Okay, go. I don't need you. I don't need anyone, because I still have this.
I'm taking this too. It's a family heirloom. It'll look great in the back of the closet.
Wait, no! That was mine! I'm really alone now. And crownless. It's all gone. What have I done? What has all this need for power done for me? Everyone I love has left me. They hate me now. All for what? So that I could feel like a great and mighty king? A mighty fool, rather. There is nothing left but pain. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for what I have done. Eurydice, Haman, Antigone. I ask for forgiveness.
You can find forgiveness, King Creon.
You're still here?
We're here for the whole story, and it seems that it's not over just yet.
What do you mean?
You have asked for forgiveness.
It's a hopeless wish.
Repentance is a powerful force. It can change what might otherwise be tragic endings.
Can it really? Isn't it too late? Everyone has left me to my misery.
Look!
Why? The ship is turned back.
It did? Really? You see it? You see it?
Yeah. What is that sound?
Don't you recognize it? It's the sound of wedding bells.
Someone is getting married here? In this place of unhappiness and doom?
All the darkness is lifted now.
How is that possible?
I told you, repentance is a powerful force.
I do feel lighter.
Creon, we've come back to you. These four have told us all about it.
All about what?
Your transformation. I am the messenger of forgiveness.
You are?
Not just me alone. Behold!
Father!
My children! This is a miracle!
Creon, I forgive you for all the terrible things you have done, because you sincerely repent of your deeds.
I cannot ask that much of you.
If I did not, my heart would remain in darkness, where yours formerly was. So, instead, I invite you to my wedding, as a sign of new beginnings.
I am not worthy of such kindness.
Just be a good king and go stand next to your queen.
You're still here, aren't you?
We can't leave until it's over.
When it's over.
Then make it be over. We have a wedding to attend to.
It can only end with a message.
The message, the message.
What message?
Hey, everybody! One, two, three.
What we have shown you here is a man through pain grown wise. His doom was deep as his pride was high, his punishment as hard as his sin. Don't wait for pain to give you wisdom. Don't wait for age to make you wise. Don't wait for pain to give you wisdom. Don't wait for age to make you wise.